That's why this case gets tricky, bro. Because the who's charged with this, who's actually about to go to court for this, is the baby's ex-artist, Wisdom.
Now, Ghost, educate us. I just thought they was questioning him about a shooting that happened. I ain't knowing that his people.
Good, y'all. It's your boy, the Answer Man. If we talking exposures and we talking Wack, of course, we talking Snitched. Is there paperwork? Maybe not. But there's an interrogation video. What is the baby talking about? And did he tell? Let's get to the content.
Came up, everybody been ducking it. The baby. The baby, not little baby. Did he snitch?
Oh, yeah,
Everybody's asking me, they saying, Wack, you guys are the exposers.
He's a rat.
Well, hold on. You guys are the exposers. The baby was in the interrogation. I it happened. And he was in there for quite some time giving details on what happened in the underground garage. Now, I watched it. Mickey Truth, I believe it was a clip Loose Cannon sent me. And I know the baby personally. I know him. And I watched it. And I will say this. The baby got on primarily he caught that Walmart, right? Right. And then from there was his music, right? And then he got up there, he rose to the top, and then he had to sing a Rolling Loud in Miami where he made a about kids or whatever. And then I tried to like reach out to him to get ahead of it, but nephew was a little cocked and the cancellation happened, right? So now these tapes come out, interrogation tapes, which it always happens to everybody. Law enforcement is fighting back, right? Now, Luce, you said he's a snitch, right?
Yeah, he's a rat. Well, it's two things.
Now, can you tell me why you
it's two things. Okay, so listen, when you go in there, we know from street background, you only supposed to say, I need to speak to my lawyer or take me to my cell. If it's anything after that, you a rat. You telling. I don't care what you describe. I don't care if he's trying to spin the police.
All right, so now, me personally, and I know this individual. Do I think he did too much talking? Yes, I do. And I would have to look at the paperwork because the one thing that got my attention was he pointed out the area where the came from, right? I'm going to tell you why that got my attention. Because if they apprehended somebody based upon that information or somebody was maybe caught in that area, they're going to automatically assume you was the one doing the shoot. Right? So now it's like, this is why we say when it's a crime that happens, just don't say nothing. Right? It's everybody else is on the floor. I'm going to say he did too much talking. If his information pointing out the shooting came from over there, over here, I did hear him say, I didn't see who did, but the shooting came from that area. That's what I heard him say. If anybody heard anything else, the stage is open, and how do y'all see this situation?
Well, yeah, right now, I say this. I'm kind of like, I'm with you and Luce on this, right? I feel like he did bad, but at the same time, I want to see the paperwork to know the whole situation, right? So I say...
But you see him talking.
Right, you see him talking.
Come on, Ghost.
You see him talking and you see him identifying somebody, but he don't say their name, right? So this what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say he a board member of the Long Tail Tattletale Committee, but he definitely got a seat at the table.
What'd you say, Graham?
I didn't even get to see it, but I guess what? When we get off this joint, I'm gonna go look for it, man.
Nah. Hold on, Graham. You got a dude in your backyard named Academic that when something comes up, he get right on his phone or his computer and he pull it up.
Yeah, I know. I can pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up. I don't want to watch. I want to dive into it though. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
real short.
One
Well,
thing,
let
but
me
listen, I'm
tell you
gonna tell
what
you
you're gonna
something.
see.
Hold up. One thing
Because you
I will
can't
say.
be
You
part of the
said, listen,
exposure. You always taking a high road. This is a very
this
difficult
ain't
one
no
for me.
high road.
This
I
is
don't want to
very
speak on a
difficult
man
for
if
me
I ain't see
because I
it.
know him.
I didn't see it though, bro. I can't. That's like me, like you just said.
Okay,
Well, you want to
so
see,
I'm gonna
like
give you a
Ghost said,
description. He's in the interrogation room.
right?
2, 3 detectives. They got the layout of the parking lot, and he's pointing out, and he says, "I heard some down there, and the shooting came from this area over here. I was way over here on the opposite side. I didn't see who was shooting, but I heard the shots, and he pinpointed the area where the shots came from."
Okay, so this is what y'all saying. He did too much talking. He pinpointed areas where the shooting was, but did he give a name?
I didn't
Nigga,
hear
what
him give
does
a
that
name.
matter?
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
don't
he
even
like you
matter.
said, Luce, he could have been
This
spinning them.
I
He
know,
could
but
have been spinning them.
no, it's not because think about this, right? Everybody want to always move the goalposts when it comes down to somebody, or they want to just be, quote unquote, let me don't say too much. You get what I'm saying?
Mm,
If
mm.
somebody say certain things, you got to stand on it just like everybody else. Y'all be convicting other people that did less than that. You get what I'm saying?
Now,
If
I
if
was came up. I came up under different rules, Luce. If I don't see it for myself, I don't like to speak on it. I hear. I know it's coming from y'all, and y'all my brothers. But I want to be able to make an educated. You know what I mean?
okay,
I want
pull
to
it
say
up
something
right now and
educated
you'll
that I
see
know
it.
from what I've seen.
Okay,
I
pull it
want to
up.
be able to watch it and give you an educated answer. Right now, I'm just going off of what y'all saying. That's like if I see you in the streets and you say, "Yo, Raheem snitched on Calvin," right? And I say, "All right, and I ain't with him no more. He a rat," but I ain't see no paperwork. That's foul. You can't do that. You gotta if you call a nigga a rat, you gotta show me the work.
Okay, so tell me this, right? Why would the police put out something if they wouldn't consider it telling?
And I got a
They
good,
want to.
answer for you. They've been wanting to get the baby for years, and I ain't shooting them no bell. This man publicly somebody,
Hey,
not
hey,
to
hey,
mention.
hey, 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 Kilo, mute up. I just sent you the clip and
All
then
right,
double
cool.
right back. I'm going to be real. I'm going to keep it real. I think it's because I know him. I'm just not saying he a rat. This is why. Because I know him. If I didn't know him, if it was a dude named Edward Johnson, looking at what I'm looking at, I would
He's a
have called him.
rat.
I would have called him a rat because I'd have thought he was leading to identify somebody. But because I know him and watching his temperament, right, and his demeanor, because I know him, I think the only thing he did wrong, and I think this is what Ghost with me at, is identifying the area the shooting came from, right? And I'm only saying that because if that led to identifying somebody that may have been spotted in that area, then that's assisting with that. But I never heard him give a name, a description, male, female, white, black, what they had on, any of that.
Yeah,
And
but
yeah, I don't think
so
his intentions was to identify anybody. I just think I don't know why.
then why you don't say nothing?
No, I'm with you with that. I don't know because I don't think he was the. I don't think they thought he was a suspect at all. They must have just knew he was down there somehow, some way.
So if you're not a suspect, then you should really say, if I'm not arrested, let me go.
Because I did hear him say he had his firearm on him. It was just in his bag. But I'm taking it that his firearm is legal, right? So, but I think that's where Ghost is at. Because we don't know if given a description of the area that the shots came from, we don't know if that led to an arrest.
But they put it out. You know, the police is gonna put something out because they want to make sure that people know that you're a rat. You get what I'm saying?
Well, they
Hey,
gonna put it
yo.
out for him to be scrutinized.
Why not put it out? I mean, if he didn't tell, or if they thought it was nothing wrong with the clip, they would have never exposed it.
Hey, listen. After watching that Wack, it ain't
Yeah.
good, bruh.
Okay. What's your take on it?
I mean, from the first 30 seconds, as soon as I put it on, he said, this is what the baby said. He said, yeah, where I was at, they shot the guy that was in the hospital. As a street guy, I'm just saying, anybody that's in the streets, like Lou said, when you get in there, that's not the conversation that you having with the police. It's either I
Facts.
didn't see nothing, I don't know what you're talking about, and I'ma ask for my lawyer. But the way he explaining and pointing and saying it went pop, 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 and the person at the hospital, that's not a good look. And I'm kind of surprised at the baby because he been one of those rappers that's standing on business
Now,
and he got a
now,
good name out here. So
I'm
I was
glad
kind of
you went
surprised
there.
at that.
I'm glad you went there, Kilo.
Word.
Because I'm gonna be real. It's a dude on the stage.
Right.
If I had to identify and say who on our stage is similar to the baby, when I see them as what this thing is we represent, I would say Ghost. Tell you why. I could be wrong. I don't take Ghost as a gang member. I take Ghost as a hustler, and I take Ghost as an individual who grew up in the streets and around the streets and understand the streets, how to survive in the streets. So now, let's double back. The baby was able to beat that murder case in Walmart because the baby got a legal firearm, right? Now,
Fact.
I personally have never heard the baby say Crip, Blood, Vice Lord, GD, BD, nothing, right? So when we say from the streets, it's just because a person understands the streets and survived the streets, does that put him in the same situation of
Yeah,
Loose Cannon and
let
Whack
me
100?
Yes,
yeah,
most definitely,
let me
especially
ask
when
you.
it comes to the baby. I'm gonna tell you
Okay,
why.
so listen.
Wait,
Okay,
wait, wait, go, wait, go ahead, Loose. What Ghost
okay,
gonna
so
say?
listen.
Yeah, yeah, go
So
ahead.
when we talk about the YSL, we talk about DTP, we talk about G Unit, we talk about all these people, 4L, all these different things. You just because you got money and you got two or more people, that means around you and y'all representing the same thing. That's gang banging. That's period.
But I've
This is a
never
fact.
heard the baby represent anything, but he's from North Carolina, Charlotte. That's his
No,
city.
he got his crew.
I've never seen that. He
I
always
think that's
with
a record label though. Lou
He's
said
No, but
that
this
always
the
that
with,
record
thing.
label.
The
always
artist,
see the baby with his security guard,
Yeah.
his manager, and his assistant. I've never
Right.
seen the baby like 10,
He
15,
got a bunch
20.
of artists that represent his crew, his thing.
Yeah.
What
but
But
what
that's
that's
why
happened
the
to
this
artists
case
though,
gets
Lou?
tricky. That's why this case gets tricky, bro. Because the who's charged with this, who's actually about to go to court for this, is the baby's ex-artist, Wisdom.
That's what I'm talking about.
So basically, the baby helped
Wait,
to give
wait, wait,
Wisdom
wait,
this
wait,
case.
wait.
yeah.
So
I mean, where's
so
this
wait,
work at?
wait.
Where
So
the
now
work
that
at? Who
gets
got the
changed.
work?
So you telling me he knew who fired the shots? Is that what's
I'm
up?
just saying anything, man.
Hold
Facts.
on.
He had to listen. Listen, this is what happened, bro.
I'm
His
listening.
artist named Wisdom. You can look this up. His artist named Wisdom is charged. And matter of fact, after this shooting happened, I don't know why they fell out, but they fell out after this, right? Wisdom is going to trial about this case right now, bro. He's about to go to trial now, like in the next month or so.
But Ghost, you said this is public information online, right?
You can pull it up right now. If you look in your
Boom,
phone right now and put in the baby interrogation Wisdom, you're gonna see it
boom.
yourself.
I think Loose went off for a second.
Yeah, no, I'm right here.
Come to the door. Come to the door.
Yeah,
Come to the
yeah.
door.
How long ago is this tape new or this is from years ago?
Nah, this from like a year or two ago.
Yeah, because he looked kind of young on there.
Look at those scenes. That is hard.
All right, get to the house, nigga.
All right.
See, I ain't know this. Now goes in educators. I just thought they was questioning him about a shooting that happened. I ain't know him At his
Nah,
people.
this the shooting down there in Miami. You remember this, Wack? Because we
Prime.
did a
Wait,
room on this. We did a
no,
room
this
on it.
can't be the shoot in Miami.
Yeah, the one down there at Prime.
Now I'm gonna tell you why. Because they talking about a parking lot. Ain't no underground parking lot at Prime. That's valet in the front. It can't be. Am I tripping, Kilo? When you was listening to that thing, was they not talking about where the dude was shooting from in the parking lot?
Yeah, that's what they were saying. So
That can't
that's
be
why I
Prime.
asked Ghost. I
Prime is
said, "How
on.
old is this?
Yeah,
How old
Prime
is this?
on
How old is
Ocean.
this tape?"
That's what I'm saying, Ghost. Because Prime ain't no underground parking lot over there.
Right.
And he looked and the baby looked young as hell on this interrogation. He
There's
got the
no
little
underground
small
parking
braids in
at
his head
Prime.
and everything. He looked young as hell.
But that's what we listen. R&B. Remember when we
So
came
maybe
out?
he was spinning them then.
Hold on.
I think
Remember
he
when we
was
was in
spinning him.
Miami
He didn't give him a
and
name.
we came out from eating and the police said, Wack 100. I said, baby, that's the nigga that tased me when I knocked stitches out. Ain't no underground parking over there. That's Prime.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. If I'm right, Kilo, they talking about that map he's pointing out is underground parking, right?
Right. And what I'm saying to you is the
So
tape looked like that's from a couple years ago before Baby got on.
no,
That's
this
what it looked
wasn't.
like.
Prime was a couple years ago, but I don't think that situation is Prime because
Right.
he's talking Ghost. You seen the clip we got?
Yeah, facts. I seen it.
Right. So I don't think because I know it's a parking lot across the street, but it ain't underground. I don't think this situation is the situation that happened in front of Prime because I think it got live in front of Prime, just right in front of the motherfucker.
Yeah, but I thought this situation was like like 2 years ago.
Okay,
Prime
hey,
was
Wack.
about 2 years ago.
It is the
Yeah, I think this some
situation from
old tape.
Prime,
This from like two
but
years ago.
it
Huh?
didn't
Hey,
happen
listen,
right
hold on. I got beef with everybody on this stage right now.
for what?
Hold up for a second. I just read the small print at the top of the clip that Wack sends, and it says the baby cries in interrogation room at Walmart. Go
Well,
look
I
at
don't
that.
know
Go look
nothing
at the
about
top.
that, bro. That might be clickbait.
Yeah,
He's
Yeah,
that's
that
not
could
just
be
what a
talking
nigga
about
clickbait.
named the title,
Walmart.
bro.
Bro, he's not talking about a Walmart shoot in that because
I don't. But that's what they named the title of that video.
yeah, but what that got to do with what the video's about?
What I'm
Clickbait.
saying is that it's not a separate shooting. It's the shooting in Walmart.
No,
No, it's not.
Kilo, no, it's
No, it's
not.
not.
Because he was the shooter in Walmart.
Well, I don't know. Maybe so, like you said,
Yeah,
somebody fucking with us
it
because
couldn't be
that's
the
the title
Walmart
of the
thing, bro.
video. Go look at it, Wack. That's the title.
I
You,
don't care about
yeah,
no. Hey,
but
bro, Kilo. Do you understand? My name is used in more clickbait titles than anybody on the internet.
Right.
So I don't care about the title. We talking about the content. The
Right.
content is not him shooting somebody in Walmart. The content, it didn't mention where people were standing in front of Prime 112. This content is saying a shooting in the underground parking. Now, Ghost seemed to think it's the same situation. What's throwing me off is when I'm watching them in the interrogation room, they're steadily mentioning the underground parking lot.
Okay,
Right.
and the reason for that, I found the reason for that in this news clip, right? Okay, so one of the people who got shot was struck in the leg not far from Prime 112, and the other was right in front of the Art Deco Hotel.
Okay.
So it
So
did
it
happen
was,
in Miami then.
It was the
yeah,
Miami Beach shooting. It was definitely the Miami Beach shooting.
I don't know
so
why they labeled it that though. They
yeah,
labeled it.
so this nigga right
it's
here,
still.
where you get this? Nigga still talking about a clickbait title.
That's crazy, bro.
And we just saw two pit bulls fighting, but you like, why does it say the bunny rabbits were
Two
happy
poodles.
innocent? Two pit bulls
Hey
fighting?
yo, Wack. Hey, listen. I thought I had you, Wack. I thought I had y'all. You heard?
Nah,
No.
bro. He a very smart dude, but I will say because I know him and I'm watching him in the video and I kind of know his mindset, I feel like, and this is without me knowing if him putting the shooter in a certain area led to them looking at or arresting somebody. Do I think he should have just didn't say nothing? Yeah, quite naturally, because it don't look like he was a suspect. Because I heard him say I had my firearm, but my firearm was in my bag. My assistant handed me my bag. But, I just wanted to get the thoughts. Luce gonna stand on old rules.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing. Because
Right.
it's involving a shooting and some street shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all, there it is. Hey, as I heard the conversation, I was rocking with Kilogram from Jersey, even though he had the unpopular opinion. He was saying that you can't call somebody that without paperwork. But with this video, all you super gangsters out there, I'm sure y'all feeling a way about it, and I'm sure you're going to let me know in the comments. Now, if his boy is on trial for this because of what he said, y'all know what that is, right? So I'm sure more going to come out about it. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Shout out to the 100 Show media team and everything, man. It's your boy Del the Answer. Till next time. We out.